Brought to you by Lister Pros TV, streaming from Tempe, Arizona. And we're live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good afternoon, Facebook. Jordan Nielsen here, host of Real Estate Pros on Lister Pros TV. And today we have a very special guest, Ben Arredondo, sharing all the secret sauce of real estate success. Ben's become your top producer agent over at My Home Group currently.
What's that even mean anymore? Everyone's a top producer, right?
Right.
Everyone's a top producer.
I'm a top producer too.
Everyone is. You get your license, and right next to it goes.
See, that's one thing that I always wondered. Why is it that 75% of real estate agents are top producers? I mean,
it's tough, right? Like everyone's at the top. No, thanks for having me.
Yeah, awesome. So we'll give you a couple of minutes to introduce yourself, how you got into real estate, how long you've been in real estate, and
make a long story short. Got my license in 2005 when the market was going crazy. Saw it go up, saw a bunch of people making a lot of money. That was not me back then. I didn't know what the heck was going on still.
You're that dude that did one deal for your parents your first year?
Yeah, exactly. That was me. That was me. And then as the market quickly tanked, I got into flipping houses with a buddy that did me a huge solid and kind of mentored me on flipping houses. His name's Scott, awesome guy. Started flipping houses, and through that process, started making a little bit of money and thinking that was kind of a cool thing to be doing. And so as the house flipping slowed down, decided I needed to figure out how to sell more houses. All of a sudden, the agents that I was selling our flips to, our margins had gotten so small that the co-brokes we were paying out were larger than what we were making on the flips. I'm like, I gotta switch now. So as the market shifted, geared up to residential resale, started surrounding myself with people that were doing that on a big scale. Started learning a lot. Went over to Keller Williams from another brokerage. Learned how to grow a team, put some systems in place. And the last couple of years I've been with My Home Group. Been an awesome place to just thrive, let my systems that I've put in place grow. And we're currently growing our team right now, and things are going well. We're excited.
Awesome. So you were at Keller Williams. So they're kind of known for building teams, right? They encourage team building at Keller Williams?
Yeah. I had gone to a couple seminars or speaking engagements and heard some things that some agents over there were doing. Jumped over there. I always tell people, I'm usually one of the dumber guys in the room, so I'm not here to reinvent real estate. I'm like, let's just copy what these guys are doing.
Right.
And they're doing selling a ton of houses. They're willing to share all the information, as most successful people in this profession are, readily available to share their information. So I took what they were willing to give me.
So you're one of the few that actually implemented what people were saying you should do to be successful.
I did. I just took a leap of faith and said, it's working for these guys, let's just do it. Didn't ask too many questions. Obviously, as I started implementing things, I made changes to make it my own, adapt with the staff that I had, the agents that were starting to jump on board with me, my personality. I'm a hat, T-shirt kind of guy. Like, you're not going to see me in a suit in my office ever. So, changed some things, adapted it to be mine, and now we're in growth mode. So we're looking to pick up productive agents.
So what's the biggest difference between rolling as an agent as a solo guy versus having the team, and how does that benefit your clients and your real estate success?
Well, yeah, there's a couple questions in there, right? So the biggest thing as a solo agent, your profitability is awesome, right? You're like 100% or damn near 100% profitability. Life's great. You get to keep everything. Well, as you start adding more systems, more people in place, your profitability starts to go down. But what that allows you to do is help, provide service to many more clients around the state or city or wherever you choose to provide your services. So as you start implementing, like I said, more systems, salaries, things to make your clients, Lister Pros to make sure you have all your media needs taken care of. All those things start to add up, but what it does is it allows you to provide top-notch, excellent service to your clients. And so I really think that I'm able to provide a much higher level of service now with the team that I have in place than I ever was able to do as a solo agent. I just didn't have the resources at that time because I wasn't selling enough houses to have a full-time listing coordinator, a full-time transaction coordinator,
Right.
full-time marketing person to make sure that that client is getting, top-notch service from start to finish. And so we have people that help walk them through from signing the initial paperwork all the way through the process till you get your keys or you give your keys away. And the team concept for me has really allowed me to elevate my level of service to my clients.
Sure, and then somebody's always there to answer the phones and stuff like it's,
Exactly.
It's
you can
tough
all be, if we're in
when
here
you're out
doing
showing houses and then a client's calling you. It's tough as a solo agent out there.
it's almost impossible. I mean, as you start to sell houses at a consistent level, meaning multiple properties every month, when you're time, either with family or out helping service clients, at a listing presentation or showing properties, you can't be there for your other 3 clients or your other 4 clients. Well, when you have people in the office that are as well trained or better trained than you are, now you just look like a rock star, right? Because if they can't get you, they can get someone equally as qualified as you or even better sometimes. I always laugh because, when I leave town or I do something and my go-to admin, Christy, takes over, I think my clients are usually disappointed when I come back and they have to work with me again.
Like, oh, Ben, not again.
Because she does everything they need, and more, and they're super excited to be with her or me. And so I think being able to train your staff up, get their level of service to the same as yours or higher, allows you to go live a pretty awesome life, because then you can start traveling, you can start being with your family more, you can start taking some of your time back.
Right. So the big question of today, the secret to success in real estate, Ben, what is it?
Find a mentor, listen to them, copy everything they tell you to do, and implement it. Quit analyzing crap. So many agents, analyze everything, get these perfect game plans in place, and then they don't do shit, right?
Yeah.
They don't do it. They don't do it. They talk about how perfect it's going to be. Well, just the blueprint for success in real estate's out there like 100 times, right? There's a million people out there willing to share everything with you. Pick one of them, right? Pick a system that fits your personality. Find a mentor, either join their team or, a lot of people will just let you, come down to their office. You're welcome to come down to my office anytime to see what we do. You don't have to, no strings attached. You don't have to join our team. Don't have to do anything. But we'll show you everything we do, from our script books, from, everything. But take that and then go implement it in your life. Meaning, don't talk about it. Meaning, the
Actually
next day,
do it.
Do it. Like just start creating a, tornado of activity, and out of that, some good stuff's going to happen. Guarantee it.
So part of your guys' business, I mean, there's so many different avenues in real estate. Like you said, there's different blueprints, maybe a blueprint around open houses, around just working with your your sphere of influence only, or whatever. You guys attack on the part of your business. You guys obviously do referrals and stuff like that as well, but expires and canceled listings.
Yeah, as the market was appreciating a couple years ago, we'd kind of gotten out of that rut where property values were really low. People were trying to sell, but couldn't sell for the numbers they wanted. And then all of a sudden we had 40% appreciation over a quick time frame. And so we reached out to all those people from a couple years ago, and we said, hey, now's a great time to be selling. Are you still interested? And so we built up a massive base that way of people that were going to be interested in selling in the next 12 months, 24 months. And we stayed in touch with them. We followed up. And eventually we got to list a lot of their houses. So we still do a lot of phone activity. But I think any lead generation system that you have in place needs to be kind of multi-tiered, right? Right now, canceled and expireds are kind of rough because the market's so good. There's not a lot of them.
Right.
So we're focusing a lot on Commissions Inc. It's been a huge software that we've implemented in our team. This provides, countless leads every single day that we're able to reach out to, contact, and follow up with.
So is commission, I know that some systems are like, you got to wait on a waiting list and they only have so many people you're working specific areas. How does Commissions Inc. work? Is it?
You know what? I'm not sure if they've sold it out in this area or not, to be honest with you. We got in relatively early when they launched it. So, well, not relatively early. It's been around for a long time. We got in right after Fidelity companies had purchased them.
Sure.
And it's been a huge source for our team to help keep us all on the same page, from our administrative people to our sales guys to our agents that are out, grinding the pavement. keeps us all on the same page, and then it generates a whole lot of leads and allows us to systematically follow up with them. So that's been a big thing that we've added. Obviously, we still do, I have agents on my team that just kill open houses. That's their bread and butter. Still one of the cheapest, easiest ways to go generate business right away, as long as you're putting them into some type of CRM and following up with them. There's, like you said, there's countless ways that you can do this, as long as you put them into a CRM. Your CRM might be an Excel spreadsheet or a notebook that's free, but you need to put them somewhere that you're going to systematically follow up with them, or you'll just forget about it. Life gets busy. Other things come up. You forget to call people, forget to follow up.
All right, so just a quick recap. Secret to success, the blueprints are out there. Follow, find a mentor, join a team, find out what's working and how that can implement into 2017 and what's working out. Now, let's talk a little bit about the future of real estate. So where do you see it? Everybody has their own opinion about where the market's going. There's a lot of new activity on up-and-coming companies just out there that are
hey, they're everywhere, right? Zillow Instant Offers. We can throw them out there, right? OfferPad, Open Door, they're out there, right?
You got the Redfin 1% listing.
They're coming after our commissions. So you can do one of two things. You can either just jump on their bandwagon right now and go be an employee of theirs, or you can figure out ways to keep innovating and adding value to your clients so that you can justify the money that they're paying you.
Right.
And if you can't figure out new ways to add value, then forget about it. The days of you getting 3% commission is over if you can't go above and beyond and deliver an extra 3% worth of services, right?
Right.
Because listen, we're relationship-based business, but at the same time, the consumers have all the information now, right? They have a pretty good idea of what their house is worth. They know how much they owe, and they're trying to net the most money as well. And so if you can figure out ways to add value, whether that be through innovative marketing, I know we come in here and make videos with you guys all the time, trying to figure out how to innovate on our team so that we can either get our agents up to speed quicker, or whether we can do different advertising mediums for our clients to hopefully bring in more offers for them. You got to be thinking about that, because we're getting squeezed right now, and it's going to keep happening. It's not going away.
Right. So right now it's relatively early in the game. These companies only have been around for a few years, and they have a small amount of market share when it comes to the general population.
Absolutely.
How quickly do you think it's going to change from the traditional 3% listing and the 6% norm to?
Well, it's tough. It's tough to say, because right now they've all been operating in a growth-oriented market where values keep going up and up and up. So, there's still a lot to be said on their side as well, because they haven't seen the downturns like we have. As agents that are monitoring the market and staying ahead of those type of things, because we're out there talking with clients every day. Well, computer algorithms based out of Silicon Valley don't always know that, right? They don't know what's going on in the ground here. So when we see that shift happen, I'll be curious to see how those companies do it, because it's always, everyone can make money in a great market like this. When you shift, how are their programs
correct. So that would be applicable to the companies like OfferPad and Open Door that are buying homes off the street and selling them. But what about companies like Redfin that are publicly traded now, and they have the backing of millions of dollars, and their models are, we'll list your home for like 1%. How do you, because Redfin actually started in Seattle. I think they've done about 75,000 transactions, but they're relatively small here in the Valley. Just like some of these other, OfferPad and Open Door, this is their first market, Phoenix, and they're looking to expand, but it'll take a while.
And a lot of those clients that are looking for the Open Door, OfferPad type things are looking for something different, right? They want a set time frame, know exactly what to expect. They're probably not looking for the highest dollar net right now, whereas the Netfin or the Redfin clients probably are, and so they're getting. And I don't know their model real well, so sure. I don't want to misspeak on this. But from my understanding is they have employee type real estate agents that are, either salaried employees or working for substantially less money. And the gap I would see there is you're probably getting the inexperienced agents that aren't getting the mentoring, that aren't getting the training that you would receive if you list with myself or with one of the agents on my team, because we are, I like to think we are top-notch agents when it comes to, reading the market, marketing a property, and getting our clients the highest dollar value. So when we're talking about a 2% difference, I think we can still overcome that from an agent that's less experienced, because
Sure.
I know what I know now compared to what I knew in 2005. I can get my clients a lot more money than when I first started.
But you said it right earlier. It's all about the market is the market, and it's about being able to add value when people start to comparing it to other options out there. They'll look at Ben and what his team does to sell their house. What value is that versus this? I think the consumer's smarter now in 2017 than before. Zillow didn't exist.
Yeah,
10,
we had like
whatever.
the secret, notebook of all these listings. You can either take these or not, right? Your house is worth this because we said it's worth this. Now the information's out there, and the consumers are smart, right? They're doing their research. They're doing their due diligence before they ever meet with us.
Yeah.
So when they meet with us, they're looking for, what are you going to do besides just put it on Zillow? Because anyone can do that. They can do that themselves now.
Right.
And so if we can't justify ways to, or if we can't justify our commission to them, we're not going to be around long. But most of the agents I know have been innovating and keep staying ahead of the market. I don't see any imminent demise to the real estate agent.
Right. There's nothing that just.
But at the same time, if you're getting lazy, be careful.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, nobody has actually come in and been like the standard. Oh, now that we're the Uber of real estate. I really don't like that when people throw out, oh, I'm going to be the Amazon. Redfin said that I'm going to be the Amazon or the Uber of real estate. We'll see it when it happens. If and when it happens. It's.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Amazon jump in that game, right? I mean,
they've already
had a
shown
page
a little
go up,
bit.
go down. I mean,
Yeah.
it's going to happen. Jeff Bezos isn't leaving any money on the
Jeff
table.
Bezos is a beast.
That's for sure. He's going to get his hands on
I
every
think
dollar he
every industry should be scared of Amazon. They are a beast.
And it's just a matter of time, right? They're coming after everyone, everything. So.
Sweet. Well, it's interesting. It'd be interesting to see how it plays out. I think it's an interesting time in the real estate industry as a whole, on the lending side, on the title side, on the real estate.
And not that I want to see the market go down, but I'm really curious to see how all of these companies do
It will be
in a
interesting.
downturn, because it's going to be a completely different ball game. It's going to shift a lot of thinking.
Yeah, this is true.
Agents will adapt. Curious to see how these companies adapt their models.
Yeah, it will be interesting. Sweet, man. Well, if somebody is interested in learning more about the Ben Arredondo or the Envision team,
There you go.
At
my home group, the Envision team at my home group. Yeah, you can message me on Facebook. You can email me at ben@theenvisionteam.com, or you can just call me on my direct number. It's out there, 480-206-7077. As I mentioned before, you're welcome to just come down to our office, no strings attached. Watch us lead generate. Come to one of our meetings, see what we do, and
Dude, I seen it in.
go implement it yourselves.
I seen it on the videos, man. It's pretty intense, man. Eric over there, man. He's a beast.
He is a beast. I guarantee he's on the phone right now, probably setting 3 appointments today. So
You're probably right about that.
That's no joke. Yeah.
Sweet, man. Well, thanks for being on the show, Ben. And
Thanks
awesome.
for having
It's
me.
been a lot of fun. So we'll see you guys on the next episode.